I'm here in Des Moines with Ed Luce, and we just wrapped up the Iowa caucus. Ed, what an exciting night. You know, we thought this was going to be the night we finally got answers. Is Trump the front runner? Is Cruz out of the picture? Is Hillary finally going to get the Democratic nomination? Do you think we have any more clarity about what the race looks like ahead?
I think we can say a couple of things. One is both parties are very, very deeply divided. The Democrats essentially had a dead heat, 50-50. Hillary just eked out a statistical victory, but it's split down the middle. And the Republicans are split three ways at least, if not four. So two very, very divided parties, and the primaries are going to go on for a very, very long time, I think. They're going to go down to the wire. You were at the Bernie rally.
I was, yes.
Did it feel like a defeat?
No, it didn't. I mean, what Bernie said on stage was that it was a virtual tie, and when you talk to his supporters in the audience, they think, you know, he's expected to go on and win New Hampshire, and they think that, you know, this victory, well, not victory, but this close second place finish in Iowa will bring more attention to his campaign, and that he'll be able to attract more supporters that way.
So lots more small donations are going to be flooding into the other thing is polls. You know, clearly the polls were predicting consistently for the last couple of weeks a Trump victory of 4 or 5 points, and he lost by 4 or 5 points.
Exactly.
What do you think that tells us about New Hampshire?
Right. I mean, I think New Hampshire, you know, Iowa can sometimes be an outlier. They don't have the best track record of picking the eventual Republican nominee. But I do think it raises a lot of questions about polls now. I mean, are they still as accurate as they once were?
I think they're more volatile this time round than normal, and New Hampshire likes, at the best of times, to disprove pollsters. So I suspect we're going to have a big surprise next week. Yeah. The final thing I sort of took away from tonight is, because Mr. Cruz won, Ted Cruz was the victor in Iowa, and because Donald Trump hates competition, this is, if anything, going to get even nastier in the coming days. Does that sound right to you?
Definitely. I mean, we've seen so many fireworks between Cruz and Trump, you know, in the lead up to the caucus and last week's debate. You have Trump hitting Cruz about, you know, is he even eligible to be U.S. president because he was born in Canada? And we're seeing Cruz increasingly firing back on Trump. So it'll be interesting to see what happens.
Yeah, he called him a very nasty person and a Canadian, which is not normally insults that go together. But anyway, more of that, I suspect.
So there you have it. Here we are in Des Moines, and we'll see you in New Hampshire.